Intercept Games Private Division. Hi, my name is Joe and welcome to Kerbal Space Program 2, or welcome back to Kerbal Space Program, whatever. Little preface thing, if you want to skip right to the action, there is timestamps in the descriptions, there's chapters, you can just skip forward to the action. I'm usually gonna preface every episode with what I'm trying to do, what we're gonna do today, how we're planning to do that, etc. And then something will happen, so there will always be something. Today I'm going to speak about my experience with Kerbal Space Program 1 in the beginning, so that people who know the first game can kind of guess how, get a feeling on who I am. So skip ahead if you want to go right to the action. So, I played Kerbal Space Program 1. I'm not the best player, but I've done almost everything. I have not done. It's easier that way around. I have not done a Tylo mission, I've not done an Eve mission, and I have not done a Lathe mission, but I should be capable of doing a Lathe mission because Lathe isn't much harder than Duna, except for the more Delta V to get there. But it should be something that I'm capable of. I mean, I went to Elo and back with Kerbals, so I know how to get enough Delta V on a ship. So, I know how docking works, I constructed bigger space stations, I flew interplanetary vessels that refueled themselves. I know a lot about Kerbal Space Program 1, and I'm looking forward to Kerbal Space Program 2, the new game, early access, coming out today. So, yeah. First things first, my system specs, because there were some concerns about how good or not it would run on PC. I'm running on a GTX 1080, which is just barely above the adjusted system requirements that came out yesterday or the day before, because people were concerned about the 2060 needed, so they changed it to 1070 Ti. I'm running on a GTX 1080 and processor. I forgot which processor. I'm just blending it in now. Which I should be fine running it. The interesting thing, in the settings, in the graphics settings, it automatically put me on high quality, so we might have to. Also, this is always broken. It shows medium and high, although it's defaulting to high. Same down here. Yeah. I might have to go down to lower quality on stuff. We'll see. I will try going with that. And to people who've watched me already, yes, I'm not having a camera on here because UI elements are everywhere. There's no fucking place to place a camera. So, without further ado, let's go in and start a game. So, new campaign, we only have sandbox mode, no career mode, no science mode. We're gonna go in difficulty normal. We require ComNet for control, yes. That's important, I don't want to put that off. I want to be able to revert and quick load. I don't need stock vessels. Early access 1. We are Joe. That's not how you write myself. Joe's Litho Braking Company. Litho braking, not litho braking. Litho braking is when you hit a planet too hard. Okay, I like that flag, which is the standard flag, but I like it the most. We're gonna change colors though. This is what the base colors of every ship we build will be looking like. So we're gonna go with red and black. Set agency colors. First time user experience, yes. Start campaign. Let's see. They were making a real fuss about the great tutorial videos. Maybe we're gonna look them watch them at some point. I don't want to turn them immediately off. And immediately it's loading forever. Ah, okay. 20 FPS.
Your new space program, leaping forward into the cosmos. Since the dawn of Kerbal kind, we have looked to the sky and wondered what sublime mysteries lie hidden in the darkness, like jewels never beheld. These untold treasures may soon reveal themselves due to the efforts recently founded Kerbal Space Program.
Oh my, I think that might have been the only copy of the orientation film. Hold on! Slides, somewhere. Welcome to your first day running the Kerbal Space Program. This campus hosts the greatest ever gathering of astronomers, astronauts, and engineers. After years of focused effort, this collection of geniuses has created several very impressive buildings. We believe we have all the necessary pieces to take our first steps off the ground. The best way to advance our technologies further is to get out there and learn by doing. All we need now is somebody to show us how to put all these parts together.
They need someone.
Well, we also need somebody to help us out with the flying. We need a lot of help, actually. That's why you're here. My name is Paige, by the way. If you need any hints, feel free to visit me over at the training center. Everything in there is well padded, so it's a great place to get up and running. Welcome aboard!
So I assume the AI and Page stands the AI and Page stands for AI. Welcome to the Kerbal Space Center. We can go to the training center if we want to. Want to start building right away. Vehicle assembly building is where you want to be. This is how, wow, 20 FPS. Okay. Options. Graphics. Who said VSync? VSync off. Full screen. Apply. Oh, and now you see how it's chugging. Okay. Anti-aliasing on, yes. We're gonna go to medium. Apply. 30 FPS. Okay. Oh my god. I'm gonna go through the settings for a while to get stable 60 FPS. I'm seeing you. So, this place is at a constant 20 to 30 FPS. No matter whether it's low or high. So we can apply it all to high and we have like 10 FPS less. Medium is like around the 30s. This is just above the 30s. We'll see how much it actually influences me here. We're gonna leave it at high and just see whether it actually breaks or not. This is a catastrophe already. Okay, good. I don't want to talk too much today. I want to just build and go and do stuff. So we're going to start by entering the vehicle assembly building, where we have a stable 10 to 100 FPS. What the fuck? Okay, this is where you assemble vehicles, parts picker, command pod, engine, fuel tank, blah blah blah. We can add stuff to favorites by clicking the middle mouse button. Okay. The assembly marked with the green icon is our launch assembly. I already saw in like some previous stuff that you could build multiple things in one. That's nice. Use the engineer's report, that's down there, to see how your vehicle will perform. It will give you useful stats and a list of potential problems. You can use the engineer's report to see if you have a thrust to weight ratio over 1. Ah, okay. That's the trip planner. Use it to plot a destination. So no more data V-maps or what? I'm looking into that in a second. Once you're ready to fly, select the launch button. As long as your vehicle fits completely within the VAB, it will be moved out to your chosen launch location. The training center teaches everything from basic rocket construction to orbital mechanics. It's both fun and informative, and we will not look at it. We just want to go. Plan for today. We're going to space. We're not gonna fall down again. Unless we want to. So, experts call that an orbit. And for that, we're gonna go with the smallest possible way to do that. Okay, we have our command pod. One Kerbal. Shift to view more. That's really good. That shift to view more doesn't do anything. Thank you. We have that. We want a parachute on it. Normal parachute. One parachute is enough. As far as I'm aware, heating and temperature stuff is not in yet, so we don't need a heat shield. Next stuff is, this is all that's gonna return to Kerbin. We're gonna place a decoupler, place a fuel tank, small one, with, do we have it still? Yes, the Terrier engine. Then we're gonna place a decoupler, and we're gonna place another fuel tank, big one. And we're gonna slap a big engine under it. Swivel or reliant. Swivel is the one. Shift to view more? Shift to view more? Unfavorite favorite works. Shift to view more doesn't work. I did a test recording where it worked. That's why I tried it before. Okay, we won't be able to view more. I think the swivel is the one that has gimbal. So it will help us steer. Okay, let's look at the staging. That, and that, and that. We want that at the same time. Remove that. Then goes that off and perfect. Okay, 3,400 delta V. That's not enough. Trip planner. When we want to go up from Kerbin into low orbit, 3,400 delta V. Yes, this indeed shows me how much delta V we need. We just want to go to Kerbin orbit. We don't need a trip planner. Engineers report. Thrust weight ratio 2.205. Okay, that's fine. So we will be able to put another fuel tank into this. And we now have a thrust to weight ratio. That's way too much. The other thing was barely enough. That's like my main problem. Like when we did it. That's not the one I wanted to select that one. 30,000. What? What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? Go away. Okay. This, from the get-go, was supposed to be this. Then we put that on. 3,400 delta V. What did I do wrong? And then I wanted to put on that. That's all I wanted to do. Why was it weird? And doing something else. Like, all of a sudden, there wasn't a... Huh? What did I do? What does this do? We can... okay. That makes more sense when there's something attached to it. Okay. We have enough thrust to weight ratio. Can fly that. Wings. We just need some fins, stabilizers, controls. Do these have... The problem is we can't press shift to view more. Okay. These are just stabilizers, yeah? Those are fins. Without control surfaces. These are with control surfaces. All moving control surface. No, so this is the one that we want actually. That's too big. That's tiny. Ugh. I hate it. Why can't I go through the rocket? How do I move down? Okay. We want like 4 of these. X is still that. Whoa! What was that explosion? Okay, then let's look at that. These were supposed to be able to... Okay, wingspan a bit more. That's a bit strong of a wing angle. That's fine. Root length, ship angle. Those don't have freaking... Okay, those are not what I wanted to put on. These are just stabilizers. I want wings then. What I want is wings. What the fuck? That's the small wing. Can I? Yeah. Okay. I can use that to fix my view, which still doesn't fix me in height. Okay. So we want the small wings, but we want them very... Ah, can you stop snapping weird? Like, look at that! What do you think you are? That's not how wings are supposed to attach to... Okay, we'll do a 3-fold wing structure, because then it won't matter. Okay, I don't want those. I actually want these. But don't take these ones, take these ones. Aha, they have control surfaces. Good. Okay, I wanted stabilizers, but I wanted the other ones with the control surfaces. Aha. Okay, good to know. Good. Wingspan is a bit thick for what we have here. Wing angle a bit more to look better. Root length a bit smaller. Root thickness a bit bigger. Tip length, no, smaller. Tip thickness a bit bigger. Tip angle, okay. They look way better now. Okay. And the problem is, which way am I starting? If I knew which way I was starting, that would be better. So we're gonna take these and we're gonna make them... No! We're gonna take these! No. We're gonna take these and make them 4-fold. Okay, when I'm in this menu, I can't grab this part. Good to know. Okay. Control surface. How much of it is a control surface? That much? A little bit less though. And we could position it outward. Okay. Good to know. Okay. That's that. Can we tell you... We can't. Okay. Good. We wanted those control surfaces. We have enough data V still to get out. We're gonna structure, clamp. We want 2 of them, I think. Whoa! Game, you're breaking. Okay. Those. That's not a good idea. Put these together. I can go in and then it's all of a sudden it's 3 instead of 2. What is wrong with you, game? Whatever. We're gonna want to start this and put this to space into orbit. That's our mission today. Why is it called fly safe? Are we Scott Manley or what? This is orbiter safe. We can name orbiter new workspace. Why do we have autosaves? Fuck you. We call this orbiter It's an orbiter. Can we freaking save that? Thank you. Okay, this is the orbiter. Who we're gonna take with us? Bill? No. Where's Jebediah? Jebediah. That is the normal pilot to use here. Okay, that's Jebediah. We need no action groups. We need no trip planner. We need no parts manager, no engineers report. This can go away. This gets unclamped. So basically, when we start launching, we're gonna go through these stages and fire them off one by one, following the numbers from down to up. And so, first of all, we're gonna get rid of the clamps. This engine fires, then we're gonna decouple that engine fires, and then we're gonna decouple that, and this after our deorbit burn, and then that will fall down, and then the parachutes will fire as we are at the moment we are slow enough. Okay, that's that. Then, can we now press shift on stuff? It's broken! Great! I want to know the one thing that might be useful information. There is electric charge on the tin can. The question is there an SAS wheel on the tin can? One of the ways to control all this. Ground, thermal, electrical, battery, solar array generator, no. Communication, utility, parachute stabilizers. Okay. Reaction wheels. Do we want to put a reaction wheel in here? It's not that heavy. It's big, so we're gonna go this way around. Just gonna put that on there in case there's no proper reaction wheel inside. Because I can't press shift. It's broken. It worked. Okay. Orbiter. Save that. Save. And we're gonna freaking launch this into space and don't fall down. 65 FPS. I can't see the number of FPS. We are about 10 to 20 to 127. I saw that. This is broken. Smooth FPS we need to look at, I think. Around 50. With maximum settings on a GTX 1080. Are you ready to fly? Here are a few pointers. This element is your flight cluster. It contains all of your flight controls and information. Speed up or pause time. You can still move your camera and interact with park functions when you're paused. Staging stack. The first stage is at the bottom. If you like to learn to fly in a safe simulated environment, yes, no. We won't. We don't want the lights now. Everything else doesn't matter. Is this the same? Right is 90 degrees, will be east, hopefully. We will see. I'm just gonna start, and as we go on... Oh, SAS. Stability on. Okay. Okay, it was on, it's just doing weird stuff with colors. Okay. SAS is on, RCS we don't have on board. We can start. To space. Let's go. What's that language? Okay, we're gonna start up by going up. Make that... Can we click that to make it sea level? Yes, we can. Okay, that's the altimeter, ground or sea level. And at 1000 we want to start veering to the right, which is over the ocean. Yes. Okay, we want less. Can we look? We can't look at our thrust weight ratio here live, so I'm gonna have to gas a lot. Okay. This game is breaking down. That is way too chuggy. I mean, I'm running on high. So, no. Don't run on high. Run that on medium. Apply. That's 50 FPS. Okay, that's better. Resume game. Move on. Okay. Now there's actually some reaction to me doing this. We want to be way more over. I'm just pressing D over and over again to go more to the east. Because I want more turn in here. Because if we can't get that to like 10%, 10 degree turn before we're to IR, I think I did too much thrust in the beginning. I'm gonna try to turn more. I think I also overdid it with the fins and everything, but whatever. Okay. That is some weird effect of like the plane thingies. Okay, engine will run out in a second. Going to go a tiny bit more, and now we can see down here our apoapse reached around 80 kilometers, so we have achieved our first target of going into space. Now we're gonna have to fulfill our second target of not going down. Okay, we need to pause this because the game is showing is throwing information at me. This is the map view which shows you the positions and flight paths of every vehicle, object and celestial body, no matter how far it is from home. Feel free to zoom in and out to get a better look at things. Double click to focus on any object. Okay. Holding middle mouse down will allow you to freely move the camera. Okay. If you select the point at a vehicle's trajectory, you can place a maneuver plan. Aha. If you're curious, aha. You want to change focus to a new vehicle, you can do that. Yes, of course. Okay. At our apoapse, can we pin? We can pin that. Okay. At this point in time, at this point in time, I didn't read the description properly. Create a maneuver plan. Okay. Can we not create the maneuver? Can we not create the You have added a maneuver plan. Yes! Thank you, tutorial. I want to do the maneuver plan. Okay. Maneuver plans predict the result of a burn at the set of orientation duration. Once you've placed the plan, you can use it as a guide for your next maneuver. You can learn more about maneuvers at the training center. Check out the tutorial called Orbital Transfers for more info. Aha, can I do my maneuver? Okay, we cannot do a maneuver. I can also just fill that out. That's too much. That's probably enough. Okay, in 1 minute and 13 seconds we need to burn. Okay. We move. Can we go out of this? Okay. Back into normal view. Freaking chugging. The game's chugging. I don't like it. I never told you to go more than normal speed. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna... How high are we? We are above the clouds. We're gonna go that way. This is maneuver. Yes. I'm gonna wait. Warp to maneuver. Interesting. Just gonna time warp there manually. Okay. The controls are still the same, so that's fine. Start burn in 2, 1, go. And we're gonna burn for 47 seconds. No fuel. Okay. Required data reach 1200 still, or will we run out of fuel? Why didn't you show that before? We're running out of fuel. That will be very close. Didn't you say 3,400 to get up from Kerbin? You are lying to me again. Oh god. Are we going down now? Okay. We want further up. More like there. Can you just give me control? Okay. We are out of fuel. And that is... Yeah. That's what I wanted to explain, game. I can do that myself. I played this game before. I hate how it's chastising me for knowing what to do. Revert to VAB. What the fuck did I do wrong? That is the thing. This is Kerbal Space Program. We do stuff wrong and we get it right later. Hopefully. If it would load fast, that would be appreciated. Nice that you have 90 FPS in a loading screen and 40 FPS in a loading screen that's not actually a loading screen but just an image. Okay. Why are 3540 data V not enough, although it's said to me that it is enough? I have no idea. We have enough, though, to just move all this down and put another normal fuel tank here. And we should have, not parts manager, engine, we have enough thrust weight ratio. That's actually way too much. We also don't want to be that high above the ground. Can we please freaking move closer to the ground? We don't. Ah! All of a sudden it worked. What? Weird. Okay. Gonna start closer to the ground. We have a bit more delta V. That should be fine. Save. Yes, save. Okay. And then launch. Okay. Maximum throttle. Here we go. Skip countdown. We're gonna listen to the countdown often enough. Okay. I don't like that this doesn't have the KSP1 on-screen thrust weight ratio thing that helped me orient how much I should slow my vessel down to not go too fast. Too fast, yeah. Okay, I have difficulty steering because actually the wings are keeping me inside my prograde vector with a lot of force. And I'm trying to do more of a gravity turn. That's the actual term we use. Because right now we're giving speed up. But we actually don't want to go up. We want to go around. And around is a 90 degrees to our direction and to the direction we start. So we want to turn a vessel around to fly parallel to the ground as soon as possible, but not down inside the atmosphere. Like we can see here the thickness of the atmosphere. We don't want to be level with the ground before we reach this part. I mean, we don't want to be level to the ground before we reach this part, but before reaching that part, our Terrier engine will do nothing because it has very bad ISP. I think I underestimated how bad the Terrier engine is, maybe? Because I actually... Okay. We were turning a bit more now. Yeah, we already almost reached an apoapsis height of 70k again, but with a way lower angle. And as soon as it goes out, we stage. And then we press our apoapsis to 85. Look into the map screen where this stuff will be breaking. No, this. Whatever. Okay, from here, create a maneuver plan. And we want to go forward. Until we don't crash. Until we don't crash. And then we want periaps and apoaps to be the same, which we cannot look at here. Where is the periaps and apoaps description inside the maneuver? We don't. We can't look at how high up our periapsis is. 68 to 102. Okay. So we want... Also apparently we want to do it a bit earlier to get our periapsis higher, actually. Apparently, we need to start before the maneuver. Maybe I had it too far to the right. Whatever. We're going to go back from there. We are above the atmosphere, which is 70k. We're going to just do the maneuver, and we're going to warp there. Automatically. That's a good thing that they kept that. Okay, and now it limited my time warp abilities for whatever reason. It went faster and then it went slower. We can go a bit faster though. Like twice the speed would be nice. So that we don't have to wait. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And we need to do it for 30 something seconds. Can we expand that to show me more? This. No. Advanced controls. Gimbal limit, pitch or roll, fairing. No, that's not what we're interested in. Stop burn. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop burn. And we can see reaching orbit by a sudden angle change in the camera. Okay, we are safely above the atmosphere. Quick save. Did that work? I heard a beep. Let's try a quick loading to see whether the beep actually means that a quick save, because there's no visual indicator for quick saves anymore. Oh, they're staging a moon landing in the loading screen right now. Okay, good. Good, we're safe here. Now let's try to see whether other stuff is still the same. Our friend wants to go on EVA. Okay. Your Kerbal is now outside of your vehicle doing tutorial stuff. You can move them around. Aha. Not on foot. Okay. We're gonna let go. And jetpack status off. Jetpack status off. Jetpack status off. Jetpack status off. Yeah, we have EVA. Okay. And we have our jetpack on. I knew how to do it. Okay. Shift for up, control for down, W for forward, A, S, D for backwards. Okay. Let's go back to our ship. Just wanted to check whether everything is the same, and board. This is like some of these controls are so off. Okay, let's try to land. No, I don't want to. Okay, we need to get rid of this. Okay. Let's try to land at the KSP again. Also, I can show off how this all works now that I've done it once. So from here we have like different options of what we want to do with our course. We have a roughly circular course about this. If we want to go faster, meaning further away from the star, we're going to go that way, which makes us go outward. We don't have enough fuel for that. We would have enough fuel for 435 to go like halfway to the moon. Like there. Okay, that's how far we can go. And that's not even halfway to the moon. Like, you see how much stuff we need to just get out. That's why colonies and stuff will be so important. Because when we start from the moon, we won't have all those problems. Okay. Good. We're here. That's not what we want to do. But we can show off other stuff. We can accelerate. There's two more directions. We have these are called normal and anti-normal. They are actually pointing towards the planet and pointing away from it. But I'm going to show you what they do. If I are pointing away, we're keeping the same shape of the orbit that we have before, but we're like pivoting around this point that we're using. And the same way would go into the other side. That's how just how orbital mechanic works. Like, if we want to go down to the planet, we're not going to accelerate down to the planet because that's what it would do, and that's way too expensive. Actually, if we want to go down to the planet, what we do is we just brake in like our forward direction. Okay, that shows us where we're going to landing. We're going to look at that in a second. Let's make it this big again so that we can see what's going on. Then we have the... no, that's radial in and radial out. I called it normal, yeah? Joe, you are an expert. We have up and down, which are not called up and down. They are called normal and anti-normal. That is if you want to tilt your stuff. For example, you can see if we want to go to Minmus, Minmus is tilted, so we need to tilt ourselves if we want to go there. We can even look at that right here. If we have Minmus and want to select it as target, we have a tilt of 5.6 degrees right now. So if we wanted, we could go here. We have a minus 5.6 here, so we need to go up. And we need until it goes 0. It never goes 0 because I didn't actually hit the point perfectly. But that's good enough. 0.1 is good enough on like the scale of the Kerbal system, the Kerbal Minmus system. So this would be around 200 data V that we need to get our tilt towards that. And like, yeah, you can tilt a lot, but at some point you're tilting so much that you're not tilting anymore. Because if you tilted your... Yeah, we're going to look at that in a second. If you tilted this is like 45 degrees. If you tilt more than 45 degrees, what's happening is that is not the normal direction anymore, because you're actually already going that way. That becomes the prograde direction, which was before this. Like if we don't tilt this direction, basically, but we started from here. So if we wanna go forward in a way where we have like a 45-degree angle, like this is forward and this is also forward, and we wanna do like both of them to get us out of there. And let's just look at the course. If we're gonna go that way, we will actually end up in a tilted orbit that actually achieves nothing, because we didn't aim for anything. Just wanted to show you. Like, that's how these things work. We will look into how we reach Duna, or... Like, Duna is super easy because Duna's orbit is like almost not tilted at all towards Kerbin's orbit, so we just need to aim for it. The easier target to reach actually is Eve, because Eve is so big. Eve is way bigger than Kerbin, like way heavier, and it will just suck us in if we come close. That's how gravity works. Whatever. We wanted to land here, so we're gonna go here, and we're gonna brake. So we're going slower. That means we're falling down. And now we're gonna aim for the Kerbal Space Center, because I want to know how accurate this course prediction is, and whether it is actually accurate or not. Like, whether it's supposed to be accurate, we don't know. Look, like, we now want to aim for exactly the Kerbal Space Center. That is not enough. I would love the interface from the last game, please. The interface from the last game allowed me to manipulate that without going there. Okay, let's look at the stuff. What's new? Object cycling. We have full control. Okay. Is there anything else? That's atmosphere, that's vertical speed. Targets plus and anti-target speed. Yeah, sorry. Minmus. Clear target. That's why they showed up. Okay, that makes sense. We want to go... Wait... What else? Flight, map, tracking station, no. Non-stageable resources, up there. No, we don't want them on. Parts manager. No, we don't want that on. What does the pod do? Control orientation, crew light enabled. Torque state. Okay, it has a wheel inside it. I couldn't look that up before. Coupler is... we can decouple that. If your cross read is disabled for the couplers on default, which is good. That's why it actually worked. Otherwise, the first engine would have sucked away the fuel from the second engine. Okay. I'm gonna try to do that. Like, we're trying to aim for the Kerbal Space Center. I think I kinda... Oh, fucking hell. It's hard to do from here. Kind of overshooting. That looks like we're hitting the Kerbal Space Center, and we're gonna try that. Okay, we're gonna try that exact burn. That is way too much burn. You don't need so much burn. Like, lowering your periapsis to 30,000 and then just aero braking is fair enough. But we're gonna do it like this. Okay, we're going to maneuver. We're gonna align ourselves to maneuver. Gonna go back in here. We're gonna... Is that the button? Ah, nice. We're gonna fast forward. Oh, I like the atmosphere stuff here. Of course, fast forwarding would be a problem. Okay, we're 30 seconds ahead. Well, it's kind of chugging, but it's fine-ish enough. 50 frames. Okay. And it's not my computer that's breaking down. I think it's the simulation that's breaking down. Because my computer is running super stable in the background. Whatever's. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. It's too much. Was that enough? How much data V are we off? Where can I see how much data V we are off of what we wanted to go for? Okay, that's now too much. Whatever. Delete that. What is our... Okay. It is not supposed to do what It is pointing at a point where we're going to go down, but it's not actually calculating a trajectory and showing me where on the ground I hit. Kerbin now rotated below us, and that's why we're not going to reach Kerbin. I don't want to land in the water though, so we're prograding that. And we're going to give that a little push. Don't want to land in the water, so we're going to put it in the water behind the Kerbal Space Center, somewhere there. And we're going to try to land on that landmass. It's easier to land on this landmass, of course, but that's how we're going to do now. We're going to go back, and we're going to go normal, because that's 90 degrees to the flight direction, and it is also, the flight direction is that way. It's 90 degrees to that. And it's also 90 degrees to our designated falling direction. So everything that we lose now from our ship will never come in touch with us again. Spaceport. And now we're gonna fly back in. I was just thinking about why we still have battery juice, but of course all those engines, while they're running, they produce electricity. Okay, and then we fast forward till we reach around 70 kilometers. Ooh, we're fast. No. No idea why it turned around that much. Okay. One thing we want to do is we want to be like level with the horizon. Can we go into eternal view? We can't. Unless internal view is not in this, or is it? I want to look at the internal of the capsule. We can't, but we can look in. That's the wrong way. What the fuck? What is that is inside my capsule? What is that is inside my capsule and is blocking my view? There's something inside my capsule that is blocking my view. I think here's okay. There is physics on the thing that they use to protect the window. I think. Oh, it's broken. Whatever. Aren't we like slowing down? Please? Okay, let's move this a little bit faster. Ah, there's the man. Hi man, we're gonna visit you next weekend. Either you or your cousin Minmus. Can you look back at the map screen? Yeah, okay, great. We're gonna land into the water regardless. Shit. Because now we're actually really braking. Because we're going into the atmosphere. It's not really atmosphere, it's very light still, but we're already braking using this big thing to slow us down. It's basically like a parachute. The same working system. Okay. Let us freaking go faster. Because that's kind of boring. And yes, that's... Okay. Camera, automated camera change to ground. We can go to chase, or horizon, or celestial, or capture camera, or body camera. Flight camera mode auto. Chase. Okay, we go to auto mode. And we've dropped down and we will soon... Oh! We are low enough to open that parachute. I just completely missed that we were low enough. Okay. So what the frick is going on in there? Jebediah. Look at that. It's the tip of his helmet. He's facing that way? That's the tip of his helmet. What is wrong with the designers here? Why is he facing that way? I mean, it makes sense. But it doesn't. Not when falling down. Okay. I get that. Okay. So once we reach an altitude of around 1,000, the parachute will fully deploy. We're now braking even faster and faster the more we turn down. We are very fast. I didn't think we would need jerk shoots. A 1,000 meter and it will go up. It opens. Yes. Okay. There's like a pre-deployment phase where it slows us down, and then there's a main deployment phase. Why? Did I place the wrong parachute? No, I didn't. We have a 6.2. We are stable. So I have no idea what this is. Like, this thing does make no sense to me. This thing that's constantly changing around. Like, what the fuck is it doing? Isn't it supposed to show me my heading? My heading is 0. Okay, I'm like below parachute. Whatever. We don't need that. And we can go down faster. Like, this part was always boring. Is there no wave physics? We are on medium graphics settings here. I like how the sun is... Okay, the splash was up here. Okay, I already saw in like preview footage that there's no bouncy physics for a landed ship. It's just like it's on flat ground and this is just superimposed on it. But this actually looks quite nice. The waves and stuff, if you ignore that this is just standing here. Like, it doesn't have physics, so if he goes out here, he has no problem just standing here. Problem is he can't use his jetpack, and all of the other stuff is not... Ah, that's where I can activate the thing. I did it down here, which is also possible. Okay, and we can turn on and off lights, which doesn't make sense. We have gear, solar, abort action group, brake action group. Interesting. We're gonna press escape. And we're gonna recover that vessel. Confirm. We landed. We went into orbit. We stayed there without falling down until the moment we wanted to fall down. And then... that was it. We have no stuff here. Debris. Okay, there's debris in orbit around Kerbal. That is our stuff still falling down. What are you? You're the same. Okay. Okay, it doesn't remove it from you. Go to the KSC. Okay. Oh, that's a quick change to other colonies. Interesting. Okay. So, this was quite of a chaos episode. And I restarted recording it in the meantime because I recorded something that was even more chaos. Whatever's. We're ready to explore Kerbin, the Kerbal System, and everything that lies beyond. Not yet, but once it gets added to early access, we're gonna do it in a way where I want to release an episode or like a mission every weekend. If it's a longer mission, we will have day 1 mission planning and construction. That will be on the Saturday. And day 2 execution, flight, going there, reaching the destination, doing what we want to, and going back. That will be on the Saturday, on the Sunday. So every weekend we will have a mission going. I want to start with a Minmus mission, so we're going to Minmus on the next weekend. Or tomorrow. Let us go to Minmus tomorrow. Okay. Gonna see you tomorrow with mission planning for a Minmus mission, and the day after that, we're gonna fly to Minmus. Have a nice day. See ya.